Okay, hello guys. So in this tutorial, I'll explain some functions and constants that we use in Matlab, like the trigonometric functions, how to find the sine, cosine, tangent, arcsine, and all of these functions of an angle. So here in the command window, let me say that you wanna find the sine of 30 as example. Well, what you do is sine of 30, close it, enter. So it's like this. Now this answer is in radians. Now, if you want the answer in degrees, you should tell MATLAB that you need the answer in degrees. So you'll write it like this. Sine d, which is sine in degrees, sine d 30, which is 0.5, or cosine 60. The answer will be in radians. You need it in degrees. You'll write cosine d 60 as example. It's also 0.5. Now, because I didn't close it, MATLAB asks me to close the operation. So when you close it, it will be done. So answer is 0.5. So as example, the tangent of 45 is 1 in degrees, but in radians it's like this. So to find the tangent of 45 in degrees, you will do it like this. Tangent d of 45 is 1. So now let's try to apply these functions on a matrix as example. Let's define the matrix A equals 30, 45, and euro 60 and 90. Close it, enter. So when you want to apply these functions in a matrix, you will do the same thing. It's like sine of 30. Now you want to find the sine of the whole matrix. So it'll be like sine of A, and MATLAB will give you the answer as a matrix. So sine of 30 is this, sine of 90 is this, and the same thing with the other elements. But now you need the answer in degrees, so you will say sine d of A, and MATLAB will give you the answer in degrees. So sine d 30 is 0.5, sine d 90 is 1, and the same thing with the other elements. Now let's create a new matrix like x equals 1, 0, minus 1, 0, close it, enter. Now let's try to find the arctangent and the arccosine and the arcsine for this matrix. Now applying the arcsine, you will say arcsine. Now I need the answer in degrees, so I will say d of x. Apply it, so I have this. MATLAB will give me the answer as a matrix. So what is the answer? What is the angle that if you put it in the function sine will give me 1? Of course, it's 90. So arcsine d, the 90 is 1. And arcsine d, the 1 is 90. And arcsine d, the minus 1 is minus 90. Arcsine d, the 0 is 0. And the same thing with the all elements. So arc cosine x will give me another matrix. Now this is arc cosine in radians, but arc cosine in degrees will give me a different matrix like this, because this answer is in degrees. So arc cosine, the arc cosine 1 is 0, arc cosine minus 1 is 180, which is pi, and arc cosine 0 is 90. So arc tangent d of x will give me this. So arctangent of 1 is 45, arctangent of minus 1 is minus 45, arctangent of 0 is 0.